name is Padow, and I am a Jamberry Nail consultant. I have been a consultant since March of 2016, and I'm here to show you my favorite application video. I've already done my right hand for lack of time. I wanted to make this video as short as possible, but let you in on all of the tips and tricks. Today I'm doing Rio Vibes. Rio Vibes is a retired rep that was in honor of the Olympics. Being that today is Labor Day, it is a United States holiday, I wanted to, to honor the United States and Labor Day with my Rio Vibes. Okay, so this is what is in a nail wrap sheet. Normally, you can get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures from one sheet. One sheet is $15. This one right here is the USA wrap, USA relief wrap for the Louisiana floods. It's beautiful, and it's also a retired wrap. So I just wanted to show you. I had this on hand and show you what makes up a wrap. Okay, so to have a successful application, you will need to wash your hands with Dawn. I am an advocate for Dawn soap. It does not have lotions inside, and you really want to strip away all of the oils from your nails. So I've already pre-washed my hands with Dawn. I have a nail prep wipe that I use after the Dawn for good measure. I just go over each of my nails like this and get the excess off. So prep is key, guys. You want to make sure that your nails are prepped right. After I do that, I like to take a nail file and just kind of buff my nails. And I'm really paying attention to the bottom of the nail, right down here where the invisible cuticle lies. The invisible cuticle is a flap of skin. Sometimes we don't even know it's there. That kind of creeps up from your cuticle onto your nail. This can house a lot of oils. So if you have trouble with your wraps peeling, it's probably because either one, you didn't have a good application method, you didn't do a good prep, you're not using a correct heat source, so the heat is not applied correctly. What you can find when you're using the hair dryer method, the heat is just not what you're looking for. So what I do is make sure that my nails are prepped, make sure that they're buffed to get rid of that invisible cuticle at the end. Alright, my nails are good and prepped. Okay, the next thing I have is my deluxe toolkit. This comes with, it's very high quality. This has been used since day one, so it's kind of ragged right now because it's just been used all the time. It comes with a glass file, which I love. If you have problems with the ends of your nails feeling rough, a fine file or a glass file could be your perfect solution. It comes with a cuticle spoon. I use this to help get rid of excess on the nails as well. It comes with a very high quality clippers, some scissors, and a cuticle remover. So I just wanted to show you that. That's the $40 in the store. If you don't have the nail prep wipes, no, not to worry. You can get our nail wrap and lacquer remover from the store, and it's really neat. When you use it, you push it down like this, and it fills up this little top right here. Ooh, it just splashed, but it fills up with the top, so you can just take your stuff and then your cotton ball, your swab, or whatever, and just go over it like that. So this is good to use in lieu of a nail prep wipe if you don't have one. It also smells really good, which a lot of times you don't get with lacquer remover. Okay, so I have, like I said, I've already done my right hand, so I'm just going to show you my left. What I do is I take an orange stick and I peel it up. It's very important that you do not touch the adhesive on the back of the wrap. If you do, you're going to jeopardize how sticky it's going to be, and it probably won't stick to your nails long. So as you can see, I've got it right here. These are a sparkle wrap, which are our heaviest wraps. They require a little bit longer heat time. So I'm going to put it on cold, find the perfect placement, and then I'm going to use my trusty heater, mini heater. It's $19 in the store, very worth the investment. And I'm going to go down to the middle at the very bottom, and I'm going to push up to the top of my nail. Okay, and I'm only doing the middle. Now I'm going to heat the sides. This is also called the 1, 2, 3 method. This is also really good to do if you have really curvy nails. Some people have flat nails, some people have curvy nails, some people have nails that flip back up. Jamberry is good for all nail types. You have to tweak the application method sometimes to get a good seal. And while I'm talking about wraps, you can always we have a gel as well. We have a gel system. It's called True Shine. Amazing gels. You can put your True Shine gel over wraps. You can put wraps over gel. You can put wraps over acrylic. They're really versatile, and you know, a lot of women like to put their wraps over their acrylics. Okay. Got the good pinky going on. You can see the excess hanging off. I don't do anything with that quite yet. That will come later. The good thing is when you have excess hanging off and you don't get a good placement with the orange stick right away, you can peel it up and put it down. And that's why I like to apply cold, because some applications methods will tell you to heat the wrap before you put it on your hand. To me, I don't like to do that because there's no room for error there. Once it's on your nail, once it's heated and you put it on your nail, it's really not good to pull it back up, because you're going to jeopardize some of the heat, some of the stickiness on the back of the wrap. And it might not last long. So that's why I like to do mine cold, and then heat, and then push, then heat and push again 3 times until I feel like it's a good seal. Okay. Working on the middle finger now. Actually, I'm going to work on the ring finger. My ring fingers are always shaped funny. I have to be creative when I'm picking my wraps for my ring fingers. Sometimes I have to cut them. A tip to, you know, if you're like me and your nails are irregular, one of the things you can do is create templates with Scotch tape. And what you do is you take a Sharpie, like a fine point Sharpie, put the Scotch tape on your nail, and then trace your whole nail bed on the Scotch tape. Then what you do is you take another piece of tape and put it on the back of it. And then you label that, you know, your left hand ring finger. And what that does is when you go to fit your wraps in the future, you can just use that Scotch tape and put it over the wrap and just cut around it as a template. So that's just something, a good tip there. Also, another tip while we're talking about that is pretty cool, is another tip. I lost my train of thought, guys. That happens a lot. My middle finger, another finger that's messed up. As far as the sizing goes, it just doesn't work with the regular sizes, and that's okay. You'll always want to leave a gap around your nail bed from your skin all the way around, like a really tiny invisible gap. And what that does is that helps you prevent it from peeling, because if any of the wrap is touching your nail, chances are it's not going to last long, because it's going to lift because of the oils in your skin. If you do have that, what you can do is I'm going to use the scissors here because, like I said, I have some really awkward shaped nails. So I'm trying to help mind the gap here. And I'm going to fix that. It's not too late. What else? Thank you so much for sitting through all of this. This is trial and error. I mean, you're going to have to do your application several times to get a good application, which is fun because when you have parties or you attend parties, I give away a lot of freebies. And what does that mean? You'll get a lot of accent sheets and wraps that you can play around with to perfect your application. And then save your wraps that you purchase for when you've perfected your application method. All right, almost done. I got to do my thumbnail. One of the tips I have for your thumbnail is my thumbnail, I'm not sure about you, but it's not round. My thumbnail is kind of square. So if I just use the wrap the way it is, it's going to be a little awkward on my hand. So what I like to do is cut a little sliver of the wrap at the bottom to make it square, if you can see that. And that also, it helps me with my application, and it helps with the look of the nail. So I'm going to put the last nail on. Okay. I'm using the heater. Yep. So don't be scared. Don't be afraid of the gap, ladies. It will help your nails last a lot longer than you would hope for. They say that these nails can last about 2 weeks on your hands and 6 weeks on your toes. Personally, I change my wraps out every week just because I like to advertise all different kinds of wraps, and some wraps don't match my outfits and so forth. So I try to coordinate weekly on that. So that's why I choose to change my wraps every week. Plus I'm a little wrap addict. I love them. Okay. Alright, so next thing I'm going to show you to do is you can use scissors to cut the excess off. I recommend to do that, use scissors to cut the excess. Why am I not using these scissors, you ask? Well, these scissors are fine scissors, and they are meant for right-handed people. So it's not always going to work on your left hand for some reason. That's just how those scissors work. So what I do now is, because this wrap paper is sparkle, it's thicker, I like to cut the excess off with clippers. And so I wait to clip my nails until the end. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm clipping a little bit of the nail with the wrap. And what this does is it helps with the smoothness of it. If you've ever done wraps and your complaint is, oh, the edges are too rough, try this. Try using clippers to get a flush, even, end of your nail. Then use your glass file to kind of just file it, to shape it up, and you're good to go. I'm not really a big fan of using the Jamberry nail files for sparkle nails, and because it's such a heavy nail wrap, this is very coarse, and a lot of times it'll leave your nails. Where it's really good to get the excess off, if you use a 45-degree angle like this. If you choose to do that, do that. This is how you do that. Me personally, I choose to do the clippers. Now, sometimes I will use this to file the excess off. I'll do that for my pinky nail just to show you how it works. I personally don't like to do that because with the sparkle wrap, sometimes it takes off the ends sparkle a little bit, and it's really rough. And like I said, I'm just not a fan of it being rough like that. However, it's really good for shiny wraps or matte wraps to use the file only instead of the clippers. But, you know, as you can see, I'm doing it at a 45-degree angle. So if you do choose to use this over the clippers, then make sure it's 45-degree angle. Take it up, then go down. Don't go up and down, up and down. Take it off, go down. Take it off, go down. And that's how you should do it. All right, so I'm gonna clip that because I have a rough edge I don't like. But no problem, rest assured. Are you a nail biter? Jamberry has helped me stop biting my nails. So, you know, if you are a nail biter, I recommend that you try Jamberry and see if it helps you stop biting your nails. Okay, so I'm going through and clipping the nails, making sure there's no excess. Okay, now I'm going to use my glass file to make it even. Okay. Okay, so what I was saying earlier is if you are a nail biter, Jamberry will help you quit biting your nails. Another plus. And let me tell you, ladies, I was not the paint my nails type. Honestly, I don't go to the salon. You know, I never really had time for it. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like to. It's just that I don't have the extra money and I don't have time for that. So that's why I choose to do the Jamberry stuff, because it makes me feel good, and I really like to feel good, and I have a sense of accomplishment, and I have a hobby again. So Jamberry has become all of that for me. And you know, I have a team, and you know, one of my passions is managing people, and with Jamberry I can do that. Now, don't get me wrong, I know managing is not necessarily everybody's game. You know, they don't really like to do that, some people, and I get that. But, you know, my other hobby with Jamberry is that the nail art studio stuff, and being able to go in and design my own wraps and getting the sense of pride when one sells is really amazing. Jamberry has come out with a marketplace, and the marketplace is where, and it's in a beta state right now, and I'm part of a beta member. Well, you know, I can sell my wraps directly on a storefront versus having to, you know, market them myself and sell them in parties and get them shipped to me and then ship them out. I mean, it's just such a long process that they had before. So the marketplace is going to change the world. All right, so this is my last tip and trick. I take a plastic bag, and this is going to help with the seal. So after I've finished my nails, I'm going to wrap a plastic bag around. I'm going to heat as long as I can stand it. It's going to get hot. You know, don't want you to get burned. That's not the goal here, but it is to get it hot enough to seal those edges. This is a good, perfect seal. This is a perfect way to get that, and to also ensure that your wraps are adhered correctly onto your nail. So I'm going to do this. Perfect. Okay, ladies. Well, I'm done. That's all. You can see my pretty, beautiful nails. I like to keep them short. I'm really rough on my nails. And, so yeah. Anyway, so let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.